Hello, little ghoulies. This is your Supreme, and I am so excited because we are officially starting the Housewives of Horror podcast.
Mm.
Very, very excited. So I am joined here today. First off, already love her. Do you see her background? Do you see her vibe? I'm ready. I'm ready. So we are joined here today by the Real Cult on TikTok. So let me, introduce yourself, girl. Talk, as we say, talk your shit. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
My name is Angela, and I run the Real Cults. And so, yes, I'm on TikTok, and I also post longer reviews on YouTube once a week. And it's really all things horror, sometimes just like horror hot takes or short reviews, movie recommendations, different types of things. I do talk, I would say, mostly about older horror or like maybe more obscure, lesser known cult movies. So, yeah.
No, I love it. I do. And we have some opinions that we do need to talk about. We do. We do.
Yes.
But in general, being a woman in horror, just a little bit since it's the first episode, the Housewives of Horror really was brought on by the convention that I run called GhoulieCon. And this is a panel that I wanted to do from the beginning because I personally do not burn me at the stake, okay? But I do think women run horror in a sense. There's a lot of female horror content creators. I think that we have just so many different opinions and we come from just so many different aspects of the horror genre that the panel had to happen. And then I was like, I absolutely love just scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on social media, seeing people like yourself that I was like, she's such a badass person. Like she's so cool. And I feel like we have so many people. And this is when I got pregnant with it like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. This was this was a rather quick birth, but we're
Yes.
here. We are. It's a Renesmee a little bit from
I
Twilight.
love it.
You like Twilight?
I'm happy to be here. It's awesome. I think it's a
You have
great idea. And I think you're right. I think women are, I mean, they do run horror. And there is a lot of women in horror doing content, and I mean, it's directors and things
exactly.
like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, but we have a lot of different people involved. So I'm super excited today because we're just gonna dive into your platform, kind of what got you started in horror, what being a woman in horror really means to you.
Okay.
So what started your passion with horror in general?
It really started like sorry, I'm like,
No,
hold on.
girl, this is gonna be just so you know, viewers. We are at brunch. We have our coffee. We have our vapes, and we get it.
Yes, we
Just
do.
saying.
I don't know
Hmm.
if you see my cup here, but
Yes, ma'am.
it's Gremlins.
Yes, ma'am. I love it.
Okay, so really horror for me
Mhm,
started as a child.
mhm.
I've always loved horror. And, I used to sneak out of bed and go, kind of creep downstairs, make sure everybody's busy, and
Ooh.
then, go into my parents' room and try to watch anything I could. And anytime I could, I went to the video store. I'm a bit
Mhm.
older, so I
Girl,
there was video stores.
Blockbuster. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Family
Hmm.
Video, yes.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
hmm and I always would pick out a horror movie, and luckily my
Mhm.
mom would allow it. So I've just
Good.
always loved it. And this I've been doing about 5 months. So
Really?
yeah, just started about 5 months ago. I've been on social media for a while
Mhm,
posting different types of things,
mhm,
relationship content. I was doing makeup videos for a while, off and on here and
mhm.
there. And actually, my boyfriend and I, which we have horror in common, kind of brought us together, which is great. So,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
were
As
just,
it should. Horror is
yeah,
so listen, you find two horror individuals, oh my gosh, they're in love. It is
yes,
just it is what it is.
it brought us together.
It does. People think horror is so like aggressive and which it can be definitely.
Sure,
It can, but there's something about knowing somebody that loves that thrill the same amount. It's just such a good bonding experience. It is.
it is.
So
And
I
horror
do
is so
agree.
much more complex and
It
like
is.
deep
Mhm.
and everything that than more than people think it is.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much.
So yeah, he kind of gave me the idea for this actually. I'm always like talking about horror and telling
Mhm.
people about things. Always have. I used to like bring movies to friends' houses during parties and like be like, put this sleepaway camp movie on. It'll be
Yeah, you'd be
great.
the one to be like, "Hey, girl, I know y'all want to watch like Mean Girls or something, but
Yeah.
wanna go ahead and put Jaws on?" You know,
Yeah,
I
put
agree because
this
I would
on
do the same thing.
instead. Just, you
And
know, traumatize people just because. So
that's fine.
yeah. And he was
That's
like, you should do horror content. And I'm like, yeah, I should, because I could talk about that all day long.
that's I think being a woman in horror, and it's we have that in common. A lot of the different platforms is, and honestly, like you do not seem like you've been doing it for 5 months. I'm gonna be very honest. I did not realize you were like you. First off, you look like a pro at it in general,
Oh,
and you
wow.
do. You
Thank you.
literally, it's amazing. Your content is amazing.
Thank you.
I think that we just women in horror in general have such a passion about it that
Yes.
we're not saying guys don't. Obviously,
Sure.
everyone has a passion for doing this. Definitely, this is not a podcast just like downing guys. We're celebrating.
I
I
mean,
promise. We can be a man
whatever
hater
you
every
want.
now and then. I think that we just bring as women, we just have so much more passion in
Yes.
general about
Sure.
this. So, like, what, and when it comes to horror and when it comes to your content, is there one piece that you're like, hey, this is what the most I'm passionate about?
Um, I like doing the reviews, the longer
Mhm,
reviews, and I'm trying to build a little bit more on my
mhm.
YouTube channel. Um, but I mean, I like that I'm kind of building like a little community because I
Yes.
see people having their own conversations like
Mhm.
in the comments. So I do like to also put out like I'll do, short videos on TikTok asking
Mhm.
people questions and they really get going sometimes in
Gr-
conversations and I love to see that too. So it's
Them
just
little TikTok comment section sometimes.
it can get
I'll
a
be
little
like,
crazy.
okay, like the
Calm down.
it's okay. That is true. Like I think that
Yeah.
is because I've seen them in your comment sections too. I definitely have, and that is it's like you seeing your chickens hatch. You're like, oh,
Yes.
my babies, y'all are having a
Yeah.
combo.
It's cool too because I definitely have people who have kind of been there since the start
Oh,
and
I love that.
I see them every time,
Mhm.
posting a comment and I really like appreciate it and I'm really grateful for that and it's cool, and
Yeah.
so yeah.
No, I do. I love that too. It is. It's you're making a difference, quote unquote, with your content. Who
Yeah.
do you think you're reaching like with your content the most?
It's a good question.
Other than weirdos that just like to talk
Yeah.
about like,
There
it,
is mostly men on my page.
because you're hot. Listen, you're cute, you're sexy, you're fine. It is what it is. That's just what
Well,
happens.
thank you.
Mm.
And that
Hey,
I mean, and that's fine,
yeah.
I definitely think my audience is more into, like I was saying, like kind of like the weird, more
Hmm.
obscure, like hard to find, not talked about enough
Hmm.
movies. Um, and I think it's, you know, I mean, I want to put out things that people like and that they are interested in, but
Right.
also I think that's because that's what I'm into the most.
Right.
So I think I'm finally kind of um getting those viewers, I
Hmm.
guess.
No,
So
it is definitely a with being a content creator in general, you still want to have like the your personal interest, but then you're
yes.
fighting against the algorithm. You're fighting against, hey, we want to make sure Evil Dead just came out. Even if I'm not a huge Evil Dead person,
Right.
you want them views, you want that audience,
Totally.
that algorithm. That's I will say, like, so how do you balance that? How do you balance definitely making sure, hey, this is what I like as a brand and as a person
Mhm.
versus I'm just going to report on everything that's happened in horror.
Well, I think it's kind of like a lot of things, it's like 80/20 rule. Like
Hmm.
80% of your like engagement and things probably come
Hmm.
from like 20% of your followers,
Right,
you know,
right.
and so if you can put out content that hits like a niche group,
Mhm.
right? Obviously, that's a smaller group, but it's
Right.
one that's gonna like come back.
Mhm.
But then also make it like interesting for maybe someone who doesn't even like horror,
Right.
then maybe they just watch it.
Mhm.
Or someone who might be interested in like branching out.
Mhm.
Excuse me. And so if you know, if you can do all of those things, not I'm not saying that I can or that I do,
But
but
you
I think
are.
that's kind of the
So
key.
we're yes, yes. I mean, that's your definitely your page in general, because I think the obscure and like the 80s slashers and the I wouldn't even say the 90s, but usually like the 70s and the 80s
Yeah.
are something that I'm still trying to get more in tune with. So I love pages like yours though, because they do like you've gotten some movies that I have never even heard of
Awesome.
because and I was like, oh, I need to definitely watch that. Because I think
Yeah.
when you're a horror creator, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but once you say that, it's like, oh, you must have seen every single horror film from 1950 to right now. You
Right.
must know every single genre. Like, how do you deal with people if they kind of say that to you or kind of give that vibe off?
Yeah. I've run into some of that when I've been like had an idea
Hmm.
for a video and I like put it out really quick and then people are like, "Well, actually,
The well,
that's not
actually,
that's not how it goes."
I'm
But
like, oh wait.
so I do try to also at times say like, I don't know everything. I like it and I
Hmm.
like to learn about it, but I
Hmm.
definitely don't know everything. I don't remember every director's name. I don't
Yeah,
remember sometimes if I've ever even watched a movie.
yeah,
Like my boyfriend and I, we watch horror movies all the time, especially more now that I'm doing
right,
this.
right,
And we probably watch one, I would say almost every night.
hmm,
Um, Sometimes more than one.
yeah,
And sometimes we put one on, I'm like, "Oh, I've seen this, but I didn't remember." I mean,
right,
so
right.
I don't wanna come across as, like, because nobody knows everything. We can
No,
all always
exactly.
learn from each other.
Mhm.
A lot of the movies, not a I would say some of the movies that I've been doing reviews on,
Mhm.
I had never seen, I'd known or maybe had on a
Mhm.
list, but then, like, another good part of some of those, like, shorter videos is I get crazy recommendations. So, like,
Yeah.
I, like, hope that other people save them too because I have, like, lists and lists now, of, like
The list. I think you're
the
when
lists
you're a
are
content
insane.
creator, your lists are yeah, your lists are like we need it's
Yeah, lists on top of lists. So, so that's another kind of, like, selfish reason why I'll do
Mhm.
some posts because 'cause I'm like, "Give me some ideas," you know?
Oh no, absolutely.
Hey.
Listen, we want to make sure that we're giving the content that you guys want.
Yes,
AKA,
that's right.
I need some
What
ideas right now. So
Yeah,
give it to me. We're all
yeah,
human.
that's right. So you make it work for you as well
Exactly.
as get
Mhm.
people talking.
Mhm. Now, I know we kind of talked about you doing reviews on movies that you've never heard of or whatnot. Has
Mhm.
one of them like really stuck out to you to be like, oh my gosh, why haven't I watched this sooner? Just for in case for a recommendation for the audience,
Yeah,
aka me.
I will okay, so, um, it's hard for me to just some of the most of them that I'm reviewing are, like, insane, so I don't wanna be like I
Oh,
don't
girl, we chill. It's listen, we on Housewives of Horror is you gonna get what you gonna get.
I'll tell you some of the longer ones that I've done
Mhm.
recently. So the one I just put out a few days ago was Night of the Creeps, which I had seen before.
I love that
Amazing,
name though. I
amazing 80s movie.
okay.
If you haven't seen it, take a note. You need to watch it.
Night of
Um,
Creep.
Before that, though, the
Mhm.
one I released before that was not really technically a horror. It's kind of like a comedy horror, and it
Mhm.
was Nothing But Trouble. Have you seen
Okay.
that movie?
No, horror comedies, I'm still trying to really like grasp on. Like I love like In the Shadows,
Hmm.
that type of vibe, but horror comedies, I'm still definitely like getting used to.
Yes. Yeah. I would say that's probably one of my favorite things.
Okay.
Not, I mean, and it doesn't always necessarily have to be a comedy, but
Mhm.
I love when horror is also fun
Yes.
because like every movie doesn't need to traumatize me and emotionally damage me.
That's another thing that I think really drew me to your platform is you could tell that you want to enjoy. Like I've said this
Yes.
in some of my reviews that sometimes you don't want to write a thesis statement just to understand a plot in the movie.
Yes.
Like you just want to watch the movie and be like,
Mhm.
this was a fun time. What are some of like the funnest movies that you actually enjoy watching?
I love Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
Classic,
very
amazing.
classic. Yes.
Actually just recorded a review on that.
Yes,
Haven't released it
ma'am.
yet.
Okay. Oh, exclusive
You heard it
news.
here first.
Yes.
I love Evil Dead, the older ones. I haven't really gotten, I mean, I've watched all the newer ones.
Mhm.
I know the new ones coming out, but the old
Do you have you watched
original,
Evil Dead Burn yet?
no, I
I
haven't yet.
Evil Dead Rise, I prefer. I I think it was just I think it was just a funner movie. Evil Dead Burn was cool. It was. I think it was just like they relied a lot on the gore, which is Evil Dead. Like
Yeah.
I do understand that. I
Yeah.
think Evil Dead Rise just had more of a plot
Yeah.
in it versus just a wham bam. And the husband pissed me the fuck off. In Evil Dead, you're gonna be pissed. I was like,
Okay.
oh, so you bet that's what he got. That's what he
Yeah.
got. What he deserves. Yes. But and I
Oh,
also know you
shit.
do a lot of hot takes. We did talk about the hot takes because some of
Yes,
them
I
are.
do.
I'm telling you, one of them I had to clap. I was like, yes, yes. What are some of the hot takes that you've gotten the most flack for? I'm curious.
Well, funny that you bring up Evil Dead. I did one a few months back, and it was basically saying like because I'd seen at least a handful of I love the Evil Dead
Mhm.
franchise.
No, yeah, I
The
like the friend.
first three,
Mhm,
I mean the original three are
mhm,
in my opinion the best,
mhm.
and so I made a video basically saying that
Right, right.
these are better, and um I'm tired of hearing people say that the remake is superior to the original.
It's kind of like the Scream franchise, in my opinion. I think the first three should have just been the franchise.
Yeah.
The others were not terrible in the least bit, but I think the first three just had such a Scream esque feeling, the same way kind of Evil Dead does,
Yes.
versus the other ones are just, it doesn't give you that same nostalgia
Totally. I get
as
it.
that.
Now, how did you feel about the newest one? 7.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Ghoulies, y'all have heard me say this. Unfortunately, I've been a stoofer. I have thought Stu, I thought Stu Macher was alive. Oh shit! I thought that motherfucker was alive for like umpteen years. I did. I had hope. The hope that I had
Yeah.
in my heart. And then when we went in there, first off, I was kind of like about Sydney coming back. How did you feel about Sydney coming back?
I mean, honestly, I like it because, you know, I
It's Sydney
didn't like
Prescott.
5 and 6
Yeah.
had, good acting and everything,
Mhm.
but I just didn't really care,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Like you said, it didn't have that same
Yeah.
nostalgia. So
Mhm.
I was very excited for at least even that part of it. I don't expect them to ever be the first one.
Right, right. That
They
first
just
one
can't.
was something. Do you like is that a good franchise
Scream
for you?
is definitely one of my
Okay.
favorites. I saw the original in theaters, and
Oh,
I was 12, I think, and I like snuck in
that's
on like
fine. We were doing the same shit.
Christmas. Yeah. So yeah, I
Oh,
love it. It's definitely one of my favorites. So I actually really liked 7.
did
Um,
you?
I did. I didn't like the reveal,
I was
although I love Ethan Embry,
mhm.
but I didn't really care about it either. It didn't
Yeah.
really like it
I
didn't
honestly the first A I think got me because I was like, holy shit.
yeah,
I just love Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard, I will marry you.
I
I know
do
you have a
too.
wife, but
He's a
I love
sweet
you.
baby angel.
He's been at Scarefest in Kentucky before. Like I've seen him. I've not met him
Yeah.
yet. Probably I might have started a riot. But that's neither here nor there. Billy should not. I know his. Listen, Billy went to the normal bathroom and he bumped my shoulder, and I'm not gonna lie, I got I got rather excited. Did other people hear me scream, and did security have to come in? They
Hey,
did. They did.
it's
They
fine.
did.
It's
But
fine.
it's
Listen.
okay. He seemed really nice though. He did. He just got a little startled, which is okay, Billy.
Yeah.
Your
You're all
girl's
right.
here.
He's okay. Yeah.
You just
Actually,
millennial. Go ahead, girl. I'm ready.
my boyfriend
Oh.
my boyfriend got this for me. There's a guy that makes
Mhm.
like VHS covers and
No, that's awesome.
so
Ooh. Oh, I love that beware. And you have a ghost face mask. Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Yes. I have that same coffee cup too. I should have got the Jason coffee cup.
Yes.
That is cool.
I love
Horror has
Jason.
so much art, and the memorabilia of horror in general is probably also some of the best things that we have. What is
Oh
your
yeah.
favorite piece of memorabilia
Mm.
that you have thus far?
Okay, let's see. I'll show you.
We love a little show and tell on Housewives of Horror. We do.
Okay, so I have this thing. So a few years ago, I was on this. It was an app, I think. I don't think it's around anymore, but it was called Horror Amino. Hold on, I'm losing my voice.
You're good.
Okay, so it was an app called Horror Amino, and it started as just people sharing their collections, talking
Right.
about horror, kind of like what we're doing on TikTok,
Right.
but just like posting things or
Mhm.
whatever. But anyway, there was this. I guess they make props for horror movies, and they did some contest, and I won. And it's like this Texas
Yeah.
chainsaw,
Yeah.
hammer.
That's amazing. Okay.
So
That is amazing.
yeah, so that's probably one of my favorite ones.
I love that. If you had a piece of memorabilia for your brand, what do you think it would be? Like if you could make the perfect piece to represent it.
Oh boy.
You think?
I don't know. We have some like t-shirt designs we've been working on.
We love merch. We love some good merch. Yes.
So probably we'll have that at some point. I don't know. I don't know. That's an interesting question.
I'll say this. Listen, this Housewives of Horror. We're very fluid. We're figuratively at a brunch restaurant. This is probably like our third round of mimosas. I feel like at this point.
I like it.
So, we're just going on the visual. We're just going on the journey.
Perfect.
Now, as far as the brand and everything, like if you were to pick your just like ideal person that you want to get this brand to, who do you think it would be? Like, what do you want this brand to do for somebody? Your specific amazing brand.
Oh, thank you. I think, just providing like really entertainment or maybe opening up someone's mind to getting into horror or watching something that they didn't know about, hearing about something they never heard about, and entertaining them,
Yes. I love the gateway horror. I do.
Yes.
I think that, people can't, just like we talked about Human Centipede. I feel like I never watched it, and then I was with my friend and I was like, it was like on Netflix or some shit, and I was like, we have to.
Yeah.
Like I just have to see. And by the third one, I was rather disgusted. And I said, First off, who thinks about these things?
I know.
I was disturbed.
Yeah. That's the thing about those shock movies, right? They want you to be shocked and disgusted. And it's like horror fans, like we were talking about it earlier, they wear that as like a badge of honor. Like I got through this movie.
Like I don't want to get through this movie.
Yeah.
I'm never watching it again.
Yeah. There's a lot of movies I've watched that I'd never want to watch again.
No, like it's fine. Are there any like moments so far as your journey of a horror content creator, a woman in horror, that you're like, oh my gosh, this is why I'm doing this? Like this is my why moment.
Yeah, I think just like when I see people all the time being like, "Oh, I'm adding this to my list," or
Yes.
"I overlooked this one,"
Mhm.
or like, "I'm gonna start watching old horror I never
Mhm.
do."
Yeah.
So just I guess just like expanding on someone's
Yeah.
I do love when people post like, "I'm adding this to my list," or "I'm watching this one right now," or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you are."
he does. Right, because it's like, I told you, thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I know you like a lot of, like, the horror movies and everything. Do you have any, like, specific horror television shows that you really like to watch?
Yes. I love Tales from the Crypt, of
Yeah.
course.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Um, I there's a lot. I actually really liked the new It series.
The Welcome to Derry.
Yes.
Girl,
Yeah,
I had
Welcome to
HBO
Derry.
Max, and then the person I was sharing with, that's when they said we can't share and not different households anymore, so it got cut
Uh,
off. So I watched
yeah,
like 3 episodes,
it's
but
good. I
I
did
heard it was
like
really
it.
good. I do.
A lot of mixed opinions on that, you know.
Mhm.
I think some people I get it too with like every time there's like a remake or just a
Mhm.
reimagining or something, I'm just like, can we not? But
Yeah.
sometimes they're good.
Sometimes I feel like if they stick to the original concept enough,
Yeah,
that they can maybe did you like the Scream TV series? Did
I
you watch?
did. I did like it
Okay, I
actually.
liked it too. Some people did not like it.
I thought it was fun. That was definitely one when I saw that
Mhm.
was coming out. I'm like, why?
Right,
Please
like
just
what?
stop.
Mhm.
But I did really like it. So
Gotcha. Gotcha. Sometimes even as people, even as women in horror and everything like that, we sometimes have bias too. There's been plenty of shows that came out that I'm like, girl, what are we doing? And then I
yeah.
watch it and I'm like, oh, this
Okay.
is actually I digress. I apologize.
Yeah, it's definitely easy for me for sure, and I know
Mhm.
a lot of people also to fall into that, like, you see something coming, you're like, "Just please don't." Like, why?
Like the Jason, are you gonna watch that? The Jason Voorhees,
Oh, the
the Crystal?
series?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
It's coming from Pam's point
Right,
of view. So it was
and,
like, okay, okay.
what's her name? The actress,
Mm.
is an
I can
amazing
visualize
actress.
her.
Yeah, she's
I
a
know
great actress,
she
so
is. So I was like, okay. Do you like now? I love PG spooks. That's what I call them. Like the Halloween town.
yes.
You love me. What PG spooks do you like? I just have to know.
I love like Gremlins.
Yeah. I'll say I see your cup. So yeah, I mean that
Oh, yes, yes, my cup.
your
This
coffee
is
cup.
from
Yes,
I
yes.
was like, "What?"
Uh,
This is actually from a pizza place that's in a
oh,
town near the town that I live in, and it's
nice.
amazing, and it is horror themed. It's so cool.
Oh, okay. I must travel. I will find. I
Yes,
need to find. I need to find.
yes. I'll email it to you so you know,
Thank
just
you.
in case.
It's because I will travel
Yes,
there.
it's good. Pizza's
That's
good too.
yeah.
But yeah, I love Gremlins. I love like Jaws
Mhm.
and Jurassic Park, Hocus
Yeah.
Pocus.
I have I Smell Children up there. Now I don't have it in the back because I feel like that might give off the wrong impression. I
Sure.
don't want to smell children. This is just from Hocus Pocus. So I just use it as a light.
Oh my god, that's
We
hilarious.
don't need it. We don't need it. I
Yeah,
love that. So you like creature features from what it kind of
I do. I do like
okay.
creature features. Yeah. If they're, I've been more willing to watch more, but
Mhm.
I love sharks and dinosaurs. So like,
Okay,
you
okay.
know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I watch all of the shark movies
Mhm. Well,
because
yeah, because they're for
they're
some reason,
fucking
sharks and horror
ridiculous.
correct. They're sharks and horror are just
Sharktopus.
everywhere.
No.
I like s so do you when Sharknado,
Sand
Shark Week, and all
sharks.
that,
Yeah.
are you, like, glued on the couch?
Well, that's funny. I do love Shark Week. I do love
Mhm.
Shark Week. And I will say too, when the first like Sharknado came out, I
Sharknado
was
is
like, I feel like it was probably wasn't the beginning of the like
mhm,
ridiculous shark
right.
movies, but I feel like it was close.
Mhm.
And it had like enough like well-known actors and enough like s- sometimes super silly movies are good. Like
Like
they're
Cocaine
being
Bear.
ridiculous on purpose.
Cocaine Bear, I'm not gonna lie, made me laugh a little bit. I was like, what is going
Yeah,
on? It's just
exactly.
like, screw it. That's fine. We'll just I feel like I don't did you grow up watching Jackass?
I did.
I
Yes.
feel like that's the lover of that type of movie in us sometimes that you're just like, you
Yeah,
know what? This does not mean anything, but
totally.
I'll watch somebody staple their balls because why
Yeah,
not?
because why not?
That I think women in horror
Why wouldn't you watch that?
exactly. We have such a why not attitude sometimes that we're just like,
Mhm.
eh, screw it.
Yeah.
What
I love
creature would you love to actually meet if you
oh,
could?
hands down Gremlin.
Okay.
I would love to since I was a child I've been
Mhm.
obsessed with Gizmo. I love him.
Okay.
I want him to be real. Although
You're like,
he's a
I
good creature, but
need him to be in my house.
I want to carry him around.
I can picture that though.
Yeah,
I can.
I want it.
So when
So,
you have your meet and greet, because you're going to become, the biggest celebrity in the world,
of
everyone
course,
has to bring you a Gizmo merch.
I
Like
would love
everyone.
that.
Okay. Okay.
You know
Good.
what? I also recently we did like a
Mhm.
critters we watched all the movies, little critters-a-thon, I
That's
guess.
cute. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
started with the first one, and then my
Mhm.
boyfriend was just like, "We need to keep going," and I'm like, "Okay, probably not gonna be good," but actually, the sequels are like pretty decent, like
Oh,
surprisingly,
yeah.
and they're super cute.
Yes.
So
Okay. We
I like
love a
the
good
critters.
surprise. We do. We
Yeah.
do.
Hmm. Yeah.
Now, we're gonna this is gonna be basically like the quote unquote ending question the whole time or for
Okay.
each episode. So, being a woman in horror, what does that mean to you? Like truthfully, as far as your own platform, what you want to portray as being a woman in horror.
Hmm. Feel a lot of pressure. I'm the first
Girl, this
person.
is why I do it like halfway through because give you some time, girl, give you some time.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely like, you mentioned earlier that women kind of run horror,
Mhm,
I definitely feel like it's kind of it's the horror, even though it's definitely more accepted now, a
mhm,
lot of people, there's a huge horror community. It's still kind of seen as this like weird or like
mhm.
unknown thing.
Yeah.
So it feels kind of like powerful maybe as a woman to
Yes.
just be like,
No,
I like
yes.
this and I don't care
Mhm.
what you think. And
Yes.
if you don't like that, then you don't have to watch it.
Mhm.
Um, but also, you know, it but I love it though. Also,
Yeah.
like it just but yeah, I think there's something to it being like a woman and talking about it.
Mhm.
This thing that's like kind of um, seen as weird or
Yeah.
whatever. But
I think
yeah.
that we're always looked at as the docile and the overly emotional and
Mm-hmm.
y'all are crazy, y'all can't
Yeah.
handle your emotions, blah, 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 blah. But it's
Yeah.
like if you look at a lot of the movies and the final girls and things like that, we are the ones getting out of the situations.
Yes.
We are the ones actively putting our brains together and we can handle, we're not just some feminine soft creatures, which we can be.
Sure.
Listen, we definitely can be.
We can be.
But yes, we love the gory shit too.
Yes,
We
I do.
like so
Sometimes
are you
I
more
just love
gore? Are you
gore.
more okay? I was gonna say, or I think they call them. Oh my gosh, like a
Gore
gore
hound.
or some shit.
Gore horror, gore hound.
It's gore hound. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Are you?
Um,
Would you consider yourself that?
I don't know. I think I like so many different kinds of
Mhm,
things, and I've definitely said I love gore for the sake of gore. I've said
yeah,
that many times,
and that's
But
hey,
also,
that's what you
yeah,
like. Yeah,
but also sometimes it's like, okay, you
yeah.
know, I think it sometimes I don't even know like a movie is gonna bother me, but it does. Like certain
Mhm,
things I'm just like, okay, I don't like I'm good on that. But I
right.
do love like I love Evil Dead. It's ridiculous and
Mhm,
gory.
yeah.
It
And
still has
gore,
that fun to it.
yeah.
So
Because with the demon possession shit, huh? I'm not gonna
yes.
go down to a basement and read a book. I'm never gonna read that book. Why would you just
What are they
read
doing?
the
What are you
book?
doing? Like
This is a book
playing
of
the
flesh.
tapes? No.
Right?
Yeah,
What
come
are
on.
we? I mean, I love it because you're making a good movie, but each time I'm
Yeah.
like, girly pop, you could have avoided this whole situation.
Yes. Have you
And
Yeah, I did recently I did a review on the movie Deathgasm. Have you seen that?
oh my god, I've heard of that. I know I have because I
Okay.
know that
If
name.
you haven't, it's on Tubi right
Okay,
now.
I have two. Yeah.
It's so good.
Okay.
It's like 2000, I don't know, 14 or something.
Okay.
But it's like these kids find like old like sheet music
Mhm.
and play it, and it's like summons demons. So kind of a similar concept, but
Okay.
it's super fun. So
Hey, I'll be down for it.
yeah.
So at the end, we always want to make sure that we are highlighting obviously where to find you. All of the links and everything will be in the description in the YouTube
Awesome.
and everything like that. So everything will be there. But do you have any like exciting projects, or where can we find the real cult? Which the name is amazing, just so you know.
Oh, thank you.
Where can we find you, girl?
So you can find The Real Cult on TikTok and YouTube at The Real Cults. I did recently start a Patreon too.
Yes.
So, not really too much. I just started
Mhm.
it. So it's not too much going on there, but I try to post my reviews a day early there for members. So but yeah, I'm posting on TikTok usually multiple times a day,
Mhm.
and then YouTube at least once a week, sometimes more. So those are the main places you can find me.
Okay. Well, again, I'll have all of the descriptions and everything. But thank you so much for coming on the first official Housewives of Horror
Oh my
podcast.
gosh.
I know. I birthed you like a week ago. This is
It's
crazy.
amazing.
You're like so grown up already.
I love it.
I'll again have all the links below, and I'll make sure definitely follow everything like that. She's an amazing, amazing creator, and you will not be sorry. But
Thank you
until
so
next
much.
time, ghoulies, as always, ta ta for now.